Imagine there's no decline. It's not easy, but you must try. No hell before us. Around us, only whites. Imagine all our people living not just for today. You may say I'm a conservative, but I'm well past that. Imagine there are borders that matter and countries that live. It is pretty hard to do. Something to kill and die for, and to give us purpose too. Imagine all the white people knowing who they are. You may say I'm an elitist, but nature abhors equality. Imagine no white dispossession. I wonder if you can. No need for speech codes or affirmative action. No demonization of the white man. Imagine all our people being proud of their privilege. Imagine women wanting to be wives and mothers, and men knowing how to be men. Imagine stable families of 2, 3, 4 children. Imagine this being now, not then. You may say I'm a fascist. I think you're a pampered dreamer. I hope someday you'll realize this and start thinking like an adult, not like a pretentious, hypocritical dumbass from Liverpool whose most charitable act was to be shot dead 35 years ago. Imagine a mass media not bent on destroying us, developing our identity without obliterating everything we are, and celebrating our people, history, culture, nation and race, instead of presenting us with twisted, dishonest versions of our people, history, culture, nation and race. You may say I'm a xenophobe, but you're helping to destroy a civilization. Imagine improvement. Celebrities more refined than their predecessors. Children better educated than their ancestors. A government one can trust. Social systems that work and do not corrupt. Economic systems that can last. A present that is better than the past. You may say I'm mad, but this sounds like sanity to me. Imagine an elder generation who can be respected and don't worship a man who preached no possessions while being driven around in a chauffeur limousine. An elder generation who understand that it is their responsibility to be wise and to grow old gracefully. You may say I am disrespecting the art of a great man, but if your idea of art is a communist nursery rhyme, I can't help you. Imagine a middle-aged generation who aren't in a nihilistic daze, guided only by a political correctness which makes them look the other way when white girls are raped by foreigners, and, when white people are attacked, worry more about the white backlash than about the group doing the attacking. You may say I'm a white nationalist, and you'd be correct. Imagine a young generation who aren't economically, culturally, socially, educationally, morally, and spiritually fucked. Imagine them being aware of the consequences of their actions, and therefore not abusing themselves and their people too. You may say I'm a knee-jerk moral guardian. Better a knee-jerk moral guardian than a reader of The Guardian. Finally, imagine a new generation whose media does not train them in debauchery, whose schools will be filled with other children like them, and whose country will still be theirs when they are old. You may say I'm an extremist, but I used to be just like you. They led us astray, and you need to wake up too. Imagine a people who know that luxury is not a gift from nature, that safety must be bought and paid for, that we really do have enemies, and that they really don't care about our fate. Imagine a people aware of the cost of things, and who know that what our ancestors built must be maintained. You may say I'm a conservative, but I spit on conservatives. Imagine people who have a healthy fertility rate because they love their race. A race so glorious that everyone else is desperate to live in their countries. A race that has conceived, composed, invented, reflected, measured, discovered, judged, designed, and built. Imagine people knowing all of this, knowing that it is who they are, who were taught that it is who they are, who were taught that this unique continuum is their birthright and their responsibility. And imagine them not being ashamed of it, but galvanized, proudly making children and raising them well, so that the story would not end. Imagine an old white man not taking a despondent look at his world, worrying that his people might just vanish from these ancient lands and from the earth. You may say I'm a reactionary, but I'm not the only one.